have this ridiculously awful experience that every time I start the phase, the matchmaking is more random because there is not too many people playing in division 1, 2 or 3 at the start of the phase, yeah, because even division 1 players, they start in division 3. That's the excuse for Konami, yeah, because there are not many players, yeah. So the matchmaking is random. It's like you play with top 500, two matches out of 10 you play with like top 500 players, yeah, more or less. If you're unlucky, maybe you play like 3 matches with, I'm talking about from first to top 500, like from extremely good to very good players, yeah. So many times I managed to collect like 2020 points, 2100 points, a lot of points, because I had a lot of time, and I start playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. I have a lot of points. So Monday morning you start playing, and I have a video on that as well. I started playing, and from 15 matches there was like 12 or at least 10 matches. All of them were top 1000. There was like 4 or 5 or even 6 players from that. There were like top 150 or top 200. Ridiculous. And that cannot be random. Okay, playing with 5 top 100,000 players, that's random. There is, but playing with 5 top 50 players, that's not random. That's Konami trying to ruin your achievement, and to make you won't make your team stronger or whatever, to make you frustrated so you spend more money. That is ridiculous. Also, in the middle of the phase, at the end of the phase, the scripting, the fake matchmaking, the everything is extremely scripted and rigged. You play 3 matches, you win 3 matches, the 4th match you get top 100 player. That's it. Getting like 2000 points after that is like, you have to be a hacker, you have to be outstanding player, brother. Losing against top 5000 player with fully stacked team on smart assist, that's not what I have in mind, to spend my time for. That's ridiculous. So let's analyze this. Okay, this guy, it was an easy game. He exited the match after 3 goals. It was like 30 minutes, 3 goals. It was easy for me. He was trying to show me that he knows how to play, but and anybody can learn a double touch or some kind of cancel, whatever, but you have to know when to use it. As soon as I see 4-5-1 formation, most of the people, like 95%, they are using it because they are scared. They are using it because they think that it's gonna help them defend. Why do you need Messi or Neymar defending? For what? Okay, having Neymar as left midfielder because he's a whole player, I understand that. But having Messi as a right midfielder, That's ridiculous, man. Why? Messi and Neymar should have low stamina. This game is not so realistic. They should have low stamina, like 75, 76, maximum 80. Why? Because they're not. They never used to run to defend, especially Messi. Messi was saving his energy for attacking. He never went to track back or something. Immediately after losing the ball, yeah, if he lost the ball or somebody in his near him, just try to take the ball, and that's if the ball is just 15 meters away from him, he's not gonna run after it. So I would make the stamina of these players so you have to make them a counter target, like Messi or who else was, even Mbappe. He's not playing defense that much, like some players like that, yeah. And having like, okay, one anchorman, one orchestrator as defensive midfielders, okay, but look at this. You're playing possession manager. I mean, most probably this is why you got him, because if you want to play long ball counter with this manager, there is no reason to get him. You can get Arteta or whatever, Capello with his great link up system. This, you're playing possession. You have Lilian Thuram as a third center back. You have Roberto Carlos, who most probably has defense on him. So it's like you're defending with 6 players. You have Ruud Gullit, who's very defensive for an offensive midfielder. His defensive stats are great, and his player ID is completely different. He's playing like everywhere. Is unique. So you're defending with 10 players. And what is the point not having orchestrator or destroyer or box to box instead of Vieira? Because you're playing possession, yeah. You want Pirlo to keep the ball, to control the game, and you want one box to box to help him, attack and defend, to link up the midfield with everything, yeah. Roberto Carlos, to have defense on him, it's stupid, because he's great in offensive part of the game. The way the game is now, with just normal crossing and everything, it's more realistic. It's not like 2 years ago when you couldn't score from a cross. The way the game is now, you cross on the far post, Roberto Carlos remaining alone, trying to win an aerial duel with, let's say, Cristiano Ronaldo or Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Van Basten, Batistuta, whatever. He's inferior. He cannot do it. So having Roberto Carlos and letting somebody have possession on you and cross, it's ridiculous. It's dangerous. So okay, this formation could work if he played long ball counter, but I don't think that Roberto Carlos, if you want to play like a fourth center back, there should be Maldini and nobody else. That's it. over there on the left, Maldini. So yeah, this guy is just, he's a clown. This guy, this match was ridiculous. He scored 2 goals from the script, you know, from the pressure. But you can sense that these kind of people are just idiots. Just idiots. First, the generated name, you know, the PSN gives you available name, just rubbery tomato, yeah, but 5. Okay, you're rubbery tomato, and then you don't have your eFootball ID. And then you display the badges, Division 2. That's wonderful, man. You're proud to be Division 2 player. Okay, how did you reach your Division 2? 56,000, it's barely reaching the Division 2. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. With what team did you reach Division 2? Oh, you spend a lot of money. Really? You spend a lot of money to reach Division 2. And you're proudly showing that. Okay, now, look at this. Cafu is a right back who has defense instruction on him. Marcel Desailly as a third center back on the outside. Edmilson, who's a great anchorman, he's playing as a center back. Lilian Thuram, instead of playing where Marcel Desailly is, Lilian Thuram is in the middle. Okay. Destroyer Gattuso, orchestrator Pirlo, whole player Cruyff, creative playmaker Pele. Now, Xabi Alonso has the best. I like Capello's link up, and I didn't get a lot of time to test Xabi Alonso's link up, but at least he should change places for Ibrahimovic and Pato. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Anyway, in order for link up to work, Pele has to be attacking midfielder. I don't think that he did the position training, so most probably his link up is not even working. Anyway, it's stupid not to know how to play the game and to spend money, because there is a lot of people entering the game, okay, and then starting to spend money immediately and hoping that they're gonna win. Yeah, you're gonna win against the same people that don't know how to play the game like you, but they don't have strong team. Of course, if your skill is 2.5 and another player has same skill 2.5, if you have better team, of course there is bigger probability that you're gonna win. But not knowing how to play, not knowing anything about tactics, about the game, about real football, you know, about team building, what is the point in spending money, man? That's stupidity. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's go to the next one. Yeah, this guy was using smart assist. He was doing good. He was doing good. I scored 4 goals and then he quit. he was doing good because of the smart assist. That's it. Look at this man. He's bought Van Buiten, Pedri, Messi, Neymar, Suarez. That's ridiculous. I don't remember playing against this guy. How he did. But that's the thing, you know. Okay, you want to have Messi. Okay, you buy Messi, but spending more money, you know. Now I want Neymar. For what? Why would you spend money on that? I wouldn't even play. I cannot play. I don't play. I play the games I enjoy. I cannot enjoy the game that I cannot play, you know, and to spend money on it in order to think, if I spend more money I'm gonna be better. No, man. You have to spend time and effort. You have to have a basic knowledge of football as a game, as a sport. This guy, he played 5 at the back. It was not 4. He played 5 at the back. No, it was like this, I think. But look at this. 2 destroyers in the middle. At least I would switch Thuram and Cannavaro, so Cannavaro could chase on the wings, because having Roberto Carlos and Cannavaro side by side, it's dangerous for aerial duels. Yeah, Cannavaro's jump is fantastic, but still sometimes, you know, he's just helpless. And nothing special on this guy, man. Nothing special. Nothing special. I would never go for Yamal. I don't like Yamal, man. I would never go for him. And all of these players, they are auto-developed. You can see that Lilian Thuram has 104. Usually when serious players distribute the points, he's 103, 102. Doesn't matter. And he managed to reach some ranking, but nothing special on this guy, man. This guy barely made it to Division 1. Again, Albert Ferrer as a center back, Cannavaro as a right back. For what reason? I have no idea. Both of them are destroyers. Putting defensive instruction on one of them as a fullback is, you know, why would you play Cannavaro on the right back? Because Ferrer has much better passing and ball control. Ridiculous. Johan Cruyff as a central midfielder and Ruud Gullit as an attacking midfielder. Johan Cruyff should never play central midfielder, especially because he's a whole player and you have another whole player beside him and you have a destroyer. That's ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Again, all of the players auto-developed. Okay, this guy, he was smart assisted. It was difficult to play against this guy. It was extremely difficult to play against him because of the smart assist. I lost this match. I couldn't do nothing, man. He crushed me. There was nothing that I could do. Nothing. Look at this. Zico as a central midfielder. Come on, man. That's fucking stupidity. Anyway, top 150 on cross-platform. It's nothing special. Always multiply with 10 and you will get the realistic standing. Okay, this guy again, he scored with Nedved. Yeah, he scored with Nedved, I remember. 2 goals. But having Jordi Alba and Philip Lahm and putting defense on it is ridiculous, man. And it was like minute 80, 85, he quit. This guy is ridiculous. Smart assist player. Good team, but we couldn't play. This guy was a cheater. He was using something. I cannot say what. He was, I don't know what happened, but he was using something. The guy is a cheater. This guy is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, he's high rated, but this was not his team. He's not playing like this. This guy was a joke. 5 at the back. Fucking ridiculous. Lahm and Roberto Carlos were not offensive. He had defense on them and he was full blue, if I remember well. Yeah, he was full blue. This guy, he was leading 2-0. No, this is not his team. He was leading 2-0. He scored 2 scripted goals. You can see that his rank is like top 200. I managed to win. This guy, he's watching YouTube too much, man. He's watching too much YouTube. Yeah, he scored some goals, but look at this. His team is good. Yeah, it's good. It's a pay-to-win team. It's not free-to-play team. See Thuram, see Rijkaard, Courtois, Vitinha, Kubo, Gareth Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yep. But I switched to 4-4-2. 4-4-2 flat, and I didn't have any difficulties winning. So as you can see, from time to time, this one was top 1000, this one was top 200, this one was also like top 5000. Yeah. How about this one? Top 2000. So I had some good players to play against. 3. Let's see this one. This guy was a fucking retard, man. It's fucking retard. This guy was a retard. This guy, I played against him 2 or 3 times. I didn't notice that he's a good player, man. I don't know how he got the ranking, but I don't think that he's good. I really cannot say that he's a good player, man. I never had any difficulties beating this guy. Look at this, 4-0. And I think that he quit. This guy was just fucking lucky, man. It was scripted, heavily scripted. Anyway, whatever. You cannot win all the matches, man. Look at this, fully stacked team. He was on smart assist as well. So yeah, I expect tomorrow the matchmaking is gonna be brutal. But doesn't matter. I'm happy with this. You know, considering that this is a free-to-play team, just becoming a pay-to-win, I don't think that I'm gonna spin this month. Most probably not. So I'm gonna collect my coins and wait, and that's it. That's it. Now I enjoy playing the national teams event, and let's stream a game. Yeah, I'm gonna stream one match. It's heavily scripted, and you know the smart assist is too strong in here, but let's do it. Germany with a generic PlayStation network name. Let's see. he just started playing. Let's see how good he is. Could be somebody, you know. Could be a good player that just started playing, but I don't think that even best players have great chances. They have a chance, but
hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day of course engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see.
Let's see.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy, Jamal Musiala. Born in Germany, raised in England. He was courted by both nations, of course, until he chose to represent Germany at senior level. I would say he's probably a natural 10 with a very quick turn of pace. And once
takes a shot,
he's gonna score.
In he goes again. Goal, Germany!
With smart assist.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So, a breakthrough already. He's had a shot! Raum. Musiala stood up well to him there. Pele. Oh, tries a shot! We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting. And the shots!
I shouldn't have done this, but I just wanted to do it.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Right.
Brazil with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And here's Neymar. Chance for a shot! Germany have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
The game is disrupting my passing instead of
midway through the first period,
letting me play the way I know how to play.
Sara. Bebeto. Now it's Pele.
Brazil really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He's picked his way through.
You can see how the game is working against me and not letting me play.
And it's Kimmich. Sends it crossfield. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Great defending, strong and determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nicely weighted ball. Danielson picks it up out wide. He rises!
You can see that this guy is smart assist.
He's got away with one there.
There is no doubt.
Raum tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this?
See?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now here's the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Bebeto has created one goal already. And he's picked out the run. He's away. And a chance!
Again, my player's reaction was delayed. I super cancelled that.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Danielson, oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Played out towards the right wing. Gnabry. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chance to deliver.
Come on, man. My player is much faster, man. That's ridiculous.
Vids. Oh, good spread. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, it's Bebeto.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Aimed beyond the defence. Danielson in acres of space out wide. Danielson. And it's Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. And no, he's seen through all of that.
It's fucking ridiculous.
The referee brings the first half to a close. Brazil come roaring back in quite some style.
You will see after we
very
finish the
different
match, it's
game
like
now.
300,000.
So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Come on, man, do a cross.
Kicks across and plays it in. Musiala. Musiala going full tilt down the left. Sara.
That was a fucking foul, man.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Some really good ball movement.
That's fucking ridiculous. Look at this.
And it's Musiala. That's Rudiger. Distributed tidily. Looking for the run.
Yeah.
Great ball if he can get there. That's the keeper's ball. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
That's a penalty, man.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. He just started playing, but maybe it's his new account or something. Whatever, man. Not gonna play anymore. It's getting boring and annoying. that's what I wanted, just to share and to take it out, because I'm getting frustrated very much. Another thing that I wanted to point out is I'm surprised with Tirkite. I didn't even think that I'm gonna get him. Yesterday I just thought, no, I'm never gonna get him. So I was not even thinking. I got spin for Raul from the daily game, and I thought that I was spinning for Raul and that I'm getting some player from Raul's box, some good player from Raul's box, but he was in a red jersey. Then I remembered, oh, but I took a spin for Dirk Kuyt and I got him, and I gave him a chance. In first match he scored 2 goals, and then I think in next 2 matches 3 more goals. So it's like 5 matches, 6 goals. Not bad. His player ID is good. I play him as a center forward. Look at his kicking power, man. It's good. His finishing is great. Heading good. Jumping. He's not that tall, but his jump is great. He has aerial superiority, heading, acrobatic finishing, great. He has shooting skills. Okay, so what I need for this guy is one touch pass, true passing. I need super sub. Maybe, since he has track back, maybe interception. Yep. And what else? That's it. Maybe a chip shot control. Because I want to play him like Fox in the box. Decent player. Cannot complain. I'm disappointed with Vieri. In first 4 or 5 matches he was good, and then nothing. Let's compare him with Van Basten. So Van Basten is 2 centimeters taller. Okay, 5 on attacking awareness for Van Basten. Better ball control and tight possession, but much better dribbling on Vieri. Passing much better on, extremely better, much better on Van Basten. Finishing 5 points better on Van Basten. Heading the same. Set piece taking and curl much better on Van Basten. Speed 3 points better on Vieri. Acceleration better on Van Basten for 3 points. Kicking power 95 for Vieri, 90 for Van Basten. Physical contact much higher on Vieri. Balance is much higher on Vieri. Stamina significantly higher on Vieri. I don't know, man. Vieri should be playing much better. For that stats. Batistuta, he was good in the beginning, and then after 5 matches, nothing. So similar like Vieri regarding the ball treatment, slightly less. So he's not that good with the ball. Finishing 90 on Batistuta, heading 90. Set piece taking should be better because he could score from free kicks. No curl on him, that's true. Speed, okay, 91, acceleration 87, kicking power 95. With speed of 90, his kicking power should be like 100, because he had one of the most devastating shots, man. Anyway, jumping, physical contact, that's great. Balance and stamina. His weak foot is only high. I cannot remember him finishing with weak foot, but I don't know. Anyway, the most disappointing player in this lot is Pele. Fantastic stats. You can make him attacking midfielder. You can make him a creative playmaker, like a second striker or something. You can make him a center forward, but still the stats are, he's not playing according to the stats. Even when I had 95 finishing on him and 95 kicking power, this guy was missing. Maybe if I give him this guy needs long range shooting, and he needs flip flap. So I'm gonna take the aerial superiority out, and I'm gonna give him flip flap and long range shooting, and that's it. He's gonna be complete. But if you compare him to Suarez, let's see. So Pele has total of 107, Luis Suarez 106. Luis Suarez is much taller and heavier. So offensive awareness 91, ball control, dribbling, tight possession for 5 points better on Pele. Huge low pass and lofted pass gap. Again, Pele is winning. Finishing 96 on Suarez, because I gave him 96, so the curl could be 90. I can give him 95 and have 89 curl. That's okay. Maybe I will do it to give him a little bit more physical contact. Now, set piece taking. Pele's set piece taking is low. Even if you give him 95 finishing, it's gonna be like 84. Curl would be like 87. Suarez has great set piece taking, regarding that his set piece taking is only 86. I scored many goals with him. Some of them I didn't even record. Okay, let's go to the physicality. Yeah, Speed 93, 95, that's almost the same. Acceleration 93, 93. Kicking power slightly higher on Suarez, but that can be changed. I can make Pele have 95. Jumping higher on Pele. Physical contact a little bit higher on Pele. Balance is the same. Stamina higher on Luis Suarez. But look at this. Luis Suarez is my best player ever on my free-to-play account or on my pay-to-win account. The only one who can compare with him was Cristiano Ronaldo, big time Cristiano Ronaldo, but my account was banned permanently, suspended, so I didn't play enough matches to be able to see who would be better, Suarez or Ronaldo. But Suarez, fantastic. I'm gonna compare Danielson and Park Ji-sung as well, because Danielson, he has a super sub. I didn't give it to him. He had it already when I get the card. So let's compare them. Attacking awareness 80-80, okay. Ball control, dribbling and tight possession much better on Danielson. You can notice that when dribbling, especially because I use Danielson in the second half, and there is his when his super sub is activated. So low pass slightly higher on Park Ji-sung, which you cannot notice during the game. Finishing slightly higher on Danielson, and both of them are good finishers. Heading, even Danielson scored some headers, especially if the crosser was Kokchu, because Kokchu has visionary pass. Curl, yeah, they don't have any curl, which I don't really understand. Danielson should have more curl, but doesn't matter. Speed is the same, a little bit better acceleration on Danielson and better kicking power. Better balance on Danielson, but much higher physical contact on Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung can also play in defense. Now I'm leaving his defensive stats like this because sometimes I use him as a left midfielder or right midfielder, or sometimes even like central midfielder, so he can help in defense when needed. Yeah, so both of them extremely useful. I don't want to waste super sub on Park Ji-sung and then to play the player who's in better form, because I need super sub for other players. I need for Batistuta and Vieri, and for Dirk Kuyt, and maybe even I'll give super sub to Van Basten, but Van Basten is the starter. Now let's compare these two, Eden Hazard and Neymar. But I'll be back in a minute. Right, so Neymar and Hazard. Let's compare. Hazard has one more position to play, but Neymar can play as center forward, also as a central midfielder, but no need for that. On the right side, yeah, right winger, but I would like him to play left midfielder and center forward. Right winger, I don't think so, because I don't have pinpoint crossing on him. So let's see. Okay, attacking awareness much higher on Hazard, but better tight possession on Neymar. Dribbling 1 point better for Hazard. Okay. Low pass 1 point better on Hazard. Finishing 4 points better on Neymar. Set piece taking much better on Neymar. Better curl, better set piece taking. Speed almost the same, 90 on Neymar, 89 on Hazard. Acceleration much better on Neymar. Kicking power 3 points higher on Hazard. And because of his player ID, Hazard has powerful shot. Neymar has more finessed shot. When you shoot, it's more technical. Slightly higher balance on Neymar. Extremely poor physical contact and jumping on Neymar. It's also poor on Hazard, but Hazard has like 10 points more on both. Similar balance, similar stamina, similar defensive awareness. Okie doke. But there is one thing. Phenomenal pass on Hazard and blitz curler on Neymar. This is the first blitz curler Neymar in the game, and it was for free. Nice. Thank you, Konami. Now I'm gonna compare Andy Robertson and Silvestre. Serginho is a winger, so I'm not gonna compare. These two are fullbacks. Okay. Attacking awareness the same. Andy Robertson much better with the ball. Higher tight possession and ball control. Slightly better passing on Silvestre. Better finishing, heading and set piece taking on Silvestre. Higher curl on Robertson. Same speed. Much higher acceleration on Robertson, but it's because he's 5 centimeters shorter and 23 kilograms lighter. Okay, kicking power a little bit better on Andy Robertson, but physicality, jumping, physical contact much better on Silvestre. That's why he can also play a center back, but I wouldn't waste his edge crossing and play him as a center back. Balance 3 points better on Robertson. Stamina same. Defensive awareness almost the same. Better tackling on Robertson, better aggression on Robertson, better defensive engagement, because I decided to make Michael Silvestre offensive fullback. More or less that's it. Gonna stop the stream. And that's it. Let's hope that tomorrow the matchmaking is not gonna be that fake and rigged. We'll see. Until next time, be well.